Hi, my name is Max Jacobs, and today I'm going to pitch to you my story called Servant of the Cats. I got this idea from the joke that cats don't have family, they have staff. And so from this I came up with the idea of serving cats as a butler. I have two cats. Their names are Mr. Cat and Flora. That is how I will be addressing them. Mr. Cat is gray and white. Flora is black and white. So just want to get that out of the way to address who the characters are. This short film starts with scene one. Scene one starts with me in a bed, after which I will immediately go to the nearest bathroom to do my morning grooming, shaving, brushing my teeth. But there's a problem. I have to attend to the cat's needs first, being the butler. I'm a butler 24/7. So that would mean I have to clean off the sink, as one of my cats, Mr. Cat, the gray and white cat that I have, likes to drink water from the faucet. What he will do to kind of make this a bit difficult is he will jump onto the sink before I'm actually ready to have him onto the sink. So what I have to do is I have to take him down, I have to put him on my bed, I somewhere else, so he won't keep jumping up before it's ready. He does this naturally all the time, so I decided for that scene I would take advantage of this. It's the perfect mannerism to do it. It's a funny cat behavior. Once this is done, meaning when he's done drinking water from the faucet, I will then transition to the dining room. And so the dining room is where the cat box is, as well as the dry food and the water. But this is where the second problem happens. When I get to the second scene, so the dining room, I will come across a smell. That smell being the smell of the cat box. And so this will be like, do I fail in cleaning the cat box and refilling the dry food and the water, thus letting the smell get to me, or do I find a solution? In this case, I will find a solution, that being a mask. So pretty much what you would see someone... Then, once this is done, I'll have the mask on, I'll refill the dry food, I will redo the water, I will clean the cat box. Thus, the second objective of the day, being the butler of two cats, is succeeded. After this is a period of transition, so this would just be a time lapse from day to dark, just because usually being in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, 5:30 is when it gets dark around here, so I feel that would be best for dinner time. So dinner time is a can of wet food. This is where we're getting into scene 3. Scene 3 is where the dinner with the wet cat food is going to be made. So this being the kitchen. I'll be in the kitchen making the food, where obstacles will come in. Quite a few obstacles, actually. So the first one will be my black and white cat, Flora. She, around that time, will have a habit of saying, I want food now. Human, do your job. And so that will be that. When I'm in the kitchen, she will rub up against me. This has, in the past, made me trip over her a little bit. This is the first obstacle. This is not what gets me to fail. What will get me to fail comes towards the end. And so, leading up to that, I will encounter a bunch of pots and pans arrayed in such a way that makes it look like I'm going to slip on them, essentially. Then it's going to be a pile of clothing. Then it's going to be a box. The box is what will actually get me to fail. So what will happen is I will hit the box in like a comedic way, kind of like in cartoons and comedy cartoons, like on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. You'd sometimes see the characters walk towards like a rake. They don't see it. They step on it, and the handle, whatever the pole thing that allows you to use the rake, hits them in the face. Kind of a similar thing but while I have a rake, it is rusty and I don't want to use it inside. So it's going to be something like that. I'll fall. I will pretend in sort of a comedic slapstick way to complain about my leg being hurt. And then, once this is done, this is the failure here. So I do not make the cat food, or I don't get the cat food to them on time because of this. I will cut to the cat, or cats, and have them make fun of me for tripping over a box, and they will say in sort of like a pretentious rich person kind of way, sort of like, I'm hesitating to say Ebenezer Scrooge from the Christmas Carol, or not Christmas Carol, whatever. Basically a pretentious rich person who feels they are unabashedly superior to you because they have money. But in this case, it's cats. So they will make fun of me over it and then demand I make a new can of wet food and not trip over things this time.